Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing a recipe for Guyanese pine tart. My husband been requesting this for months now and I got a request from a subscriber. So today's your lucky day. I'll be making some pine tart. Now I went ahead and chopped a whole pineapple and I'll be using some brown and granulated sugar. I also have clove, cinnamon and nutmeg, as well as vanilla extract, some lemon juice and a bit of salt. Let's get into the recipe. So to get started, let's start by making the pastry dough for the pine tart first. Here I'll be using some all-purpose flour and some butter flavored shortening. Now I only use shortening in my pastry dough because that's what I prefer. But if you want to use butter or butter and shortening, you can go right ahead. I also have cold water, some salt and sugar. Next we will add the salt and sugar, mix that in, and then we'll add the shortening and work that in by hand until it resembles breadcrumbs. If you want to use a food processor or a stand mixer, feel free to do so. Next you want to add your cold water a little at a time until a dough is formed. Do not knead it. You just want to press and squeeze until that dough is formed. Once the dough is formed, it does not have to be perfect. You just squeeze right there and place it into a Ziploc bag, or you can use saran or plastic wrap. We will place it in the fridge until we get our filling ready. Next, you want to blend your pineapples. Here I'll be using my hand blender, but if you want, you can use a food processor or just a regular blender. And you want to blend it to your desired texture. Now, I don't like mine too smooth. I do it, nice and chunky to a chunky consistency, but it doesn't matter. You can do it the way you like. Next, you want to add all of the ingredients to a pot except the vanilla extract. We'll save that for last. Once all of the ingredients is added, you want to give it a good mix and make sure everything is well combined. Then you want to allow it to simmer on medium heat, allowing all of the moisture to evaporate. Basically, what we're making here is like a pineapple jam. So once all that moisture evaporates, you will be left with a nice thick, sticky, consistency, and that's what we're looking for. So after about 25 minutes, all of that moisture from the pineapple has evaporated, and this is what we have here. As you can see, the color has changed to a nice dark brown, and we have a jam-like consistency, and this is what we are looking for. Now we'll add our vanilla extract, turn our heat off, and set this aside, allowing it to cool down completely before we move on to the next step. So for this step, you'll need a baking tray or a dish. I did line mine with parchment paper. You'll also need a rolling pin, an egg wash, brush, fork, as well as something to cut your circles out. I'll be using a small mini pot cover, but if you have a cookie cutter or anything really, you can use that. Next, you want to flour your surface, then place the pastry dough onto that floured surface and start rolling it out super thin. Once it's all rolled out, you want to go ahead and start cutting out your circles, placing them to the side. And we'll carry on with that same process until we're all out of dough. Next, you want to brush some of that egg wash around the perimeter of your circle. Then you want to place some of that filling right in the middle. You want to place a generous amount, but not too much to where it can ooze out and overflow inside of the oven. So next we will make like a triangular shape. And to do that, you want to fold the two left and right over each other. And then we will just fold the one at the bottom over top. And that's it, just like you see me doing here. It's super easy and simple. Once we make our triangle, you want to go in with the fork and make sure that it's properly sealed. And use the fork to do that by, making some cute little designs as well. And you want to roll your circles out a little bit larger than we actually cut them, because you want to make space in order to fold them over. So that's what you want to do. Before you start doing anything, you want to roll your circle out a bit more so that you have enough, to fold over. And you want to carry on with the same process until we're all done. Once we're done, you want to go in with that egg wash and just brush the entire surface of the pine tart. And then we'll place this in a 375-degree oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. Now, I noticed that pastry take a long time to brown up. That's why I like to place my oven on 375. But if you have a really high oven, you can do 350. And here you have it, Guyanese style pine tart. It's the perfect sweet treat. You can have it as a dessert or a regular snack. It is so tasty, flaky, sweet, and delicious. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. If you enjoy my video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for me. I will be leaving all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good day and enjoy.